Hello everyone, welcome back. Recently we had Language Day celebration in our school. During the celebration, students and teachers from different nationalities, they sang their national anthem. Now, while they were singing national anthem, I just remembered of this great personality. His name is Rabindranath Tagore. He's a Nobel laureate and he is the only person who wrote national anthem of two countries, India and Bangladesh. So I decided to discuss about Rabindranath Tagore and his achievements in my class. So I showed these two pictures to my students and I asked them to describe this. One student described this picture, first picture, as I saw Tagore with binoculars. And surprisingly, one other student described this picture as I saw Tagore with binoculars. After closely looking at this statement, I realized yes, they both are correct. So, for both these pictures, if you have same description, it means there is something special about this statement. What is that special? We call it ambiguity. So ambiguity is basically, it occurs when a word, phrase or a sentence can reasonably give interpretation in more than one way. That is called ambiguity. And you'll be surprised to know that mathematics also has ambiguity. So today's topic is ambiguity in mathematics or ambiguity in triangles. So let's start with today's topic. Consider a triangle ABC such that AB is 8 centimeter, BC is 5 centimeter and CAB is 30 degree. If you draw this triangle, then how we start? Of course, we start by drawing AB is equal to 8 centimeter. So let's AB is equal to 8 centimeter. CAB is 30. So at A, draw a 30 degree angle. And then BC is 5 centimeter. B is here. We don't know where C is. So we will use a compass. And we use compass to mark an arc of 5 centimeter from B. So with this compass, let's mark an arc. So that is 5 centimeters. So from B to this point is 5 centimeters. Then we can join B and that point and label it as point C. So this looks a valid triangle ABC. However, if you continue this arc, this cuts this 30 degree line again at a point. Can we mark this also as point C? Can we join B and C to get another triangle ABC? So see what happened here. With this information, we have more than one interpretation. We have more than one possibility. So such cases are called ambiguous cases, or this is called ambiguity in triangles. This is a very popular topic if you're doing IB diploma, in standard level, higher level, or in MYP 5 or in IGCSE, GCSE. It is widely covered. So the question is, if we had two possible triangles, which triangle is legitimate? Which triangle is correct one? Is it triangle ABC, the bigger one, or it is triangle ABC, that triangle big one, or small triangle ABC? And the answer is both. They both are derived from this mathematical statement. So this is called ambiguity in triangles. So whenever there is an ambiguity in triangles, then all unknown values will have two answers. Out here we have angle A given, but angle B is not given. So angle B will have two values. One is this and one is this. BC is given 5 centimeter, angle C is not given, so angle C will also have two possible values, either this or that. And side AC is not given, so side AC will also have two values, either this big one or this small one. Now the question is, during exam, how do we know whether there is an ambiguity? Because you won't be drawing it to the scale every time and checking there is ambiguity. So how do we know, and how do we find these additional angles and sides? Let's continue working with this and see how do we identify and how do we measure or calculate or work out. So let's start with necessary condition. Without drawing, how do we know whether there is an ambiguity? So let's take a picture from the last example. This was triangle ABC with angle A given 30. This is 8 and this is 5. So in a triangle, if you are given two sides and non-included acute angle. So two sides are given and this is the angle included in the side. So other than this, which are other two angles, this one and this one. So a non-included angle should be given, and the given angle should be an acute angle, which is here 30 degree. It's an acute angle, right? And the second condition is the side opposite to the given angle should be smaller than the other given side. So the side opposite to 30 should be smaller than other side. So 5 is smaller than 8. So we have ambiguity here. So in case of ambiguity, all unknown sides and angles will have two values each. So like we discussed last time, angle B and angle C will have two values each, and side AC also will have two possible values, the big one or the small one. So let's get down to work with this and find these unknown values. So we'll take the same example. Consider a triangle ABC such that AB is 8, BC is 5 and CAB is 30. So this question could be solve any specific angle or simply solve for specific angle or solve the triangle. When it says solve the triangle means you need to find all unknown angles and sides. So out here, let's check first. Is there any ambiguity? So we sketch a rough diagram to visualize the situation. So you have a triangle ABC, quickly draw a rough diagram. ABC, angle A is given 30, AB is given 8 and BC is given 5. So if you see here, we have two sides given, non-included acute angle given, and the side opposite to the acute angle is smaller than other side. So it suggests that there is an ambiguity. So if there is an ambiguity, we'll start working, keeping in mind that all unknown angles and sides will have two values each, right? So we start with sine rule in this triangle, which is A over sine A, B over sine B is equal to C over sine C. So you get 5 over sine 30 is equal to 8 over sine C is equal to AC over sine B. Now out here we have some values given in first two ratios. So we work out with this. So you get 5 sine C is equal to 8 sine 30. So sine C is 8 sine 30 over 5. We know that sine 30 is 1 upon 2. So it becomes 1 upon 2. So 10. So 8 upon 10 is 0.8. Using a calculator, we can find that C is sine inverse of 0.8 is 53.1 degree. C will have one more value. For the same answer, how do we get another value? We know that sine is a periodic function and the next value we obtain by doing 180 minus theta. So next value of C will be 180 minus this angle, that is 126.9 degree. Now we have got two values of sine, two values of C. We have a value of A. So how can we find angle B? Sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degree. So B will be 180 minus sum of other two. So it will be 180 minus angle A minus angle C. Angle A is 30 but C has two values. So when you use one value, first value, you get one answer. When you get another value, you get another answer. So B is 180 minus A minus C. So you will have two values. So we have found all three angles. Since we have the angle opposite to side AC, so we can again use sine rule to find the length AC. So from here, if we use sine rule, so now we need to find AC. Angle B is given, so we can use first and third. So when you compare these two, sine B 5 upon sine 30 is 0.5 is AC over sine B. So AC is equal to, this is 1 upon 2. So 5 times 2 is 10, 10 sine B. Now B has two answers, one is here and one is here. When you take first value, you get first value of AC. When you take second value, you get second value of AC. So AC will have two values which are 9.93 and 3.92. We usually write it correct to three significant figures. Hence you see these values. So finally, we have got angle A was given 30. There are two values of angle B. There are two values of angle C. And when it comes to side, AB was given 8, BC was given 5, and we had two values of side AC. This is how we identify and work out with questions that have ambiguity. Believe me, it's a very popular question in IB diploma. Either they ask directly or indirectly. So at times they say find values of angle A or B or C. So that is the hint that there is likely to be ambiguity. So be careful, read your questions carefully, and I hope this video was useful. If you found this useful, consider subscribing it. Please like it, subscribe it, share it, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that when I post a new video, you're the first to get a notification. That's all for now. Thank you so much. Take good care till we meet again.